Este es un nuevo video de Genshin, gente. Continuamos con Columbina. En el capítulo anterior, Don Sombrero habló con Aether y sacrificó su núcleo, más o menos, para ayudar a Sandrone. Antes de hacer todo eso, habló con el viajero y le dijo: yo solo confío en ti, en Albedo y en Durin. ¿Qué opinas de Sandrone? Le dijo, piénsalo bien, porque dependiendo de tu respuesta, te ayudaré. Y Aether dijo, Sandrone es de mi confianza. Y Don Sombrero accedió a ayudarlos. Cuando Sandrone preguntó por qué le ayuda, le dice, Aether sé que confía en ti. Y cuando ella lo miró, Aether le dijo, yo confío en ti. La cara de Sandrone fue épica.
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Está guapa,
Sonnet. Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Columbina. Columbina hyposelenia. Hyposelenia? What a lovely name. It was... friends. You mean your friends? Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey. Oh, I guess that wasn't It's all right. We were prepared for that. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my... When did you get here? How long has it been? I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever. I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell. I can hold out a while longer. We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you.
¿Luna nueva?
Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me!
Guapa. Esta parece más arcoíris que la otra. Una escarcha.
It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina hyposelenia. This is Aria, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think hyposelenia's...
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina hyposelenia. No one...
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must...
This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What?
Ahí me dejó choqueado. ¿Cómo que aprisionadas?
You're scaring her, Canon.
A ver, aquí fue.
This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vast.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens until the day that the first descender,
The great ruler of the firmament,
Gobernador del firmamento.
The heavenly principles.
Lo que se conoce como el orden celestial.
is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power to punish the civilizations of the...
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was... I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still...
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the...
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung...
Eso le dolió. Eso sí le dolió.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Tevat skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war. So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet,
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it. I'm sorry.
there's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Yo no entiendo nada, qué lindo.
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
Me encanta cómo hicieron para que nadie se salte de ningún pedazo de la historia.
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables? I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results! Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Tibet, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar... Why? Why is it still... What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moons? Yes, it would explain a lot. Such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there. In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply... So you're saying, if she could return by her own... Yes. She certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's heart might be an anchor that she left. This could also explain why Luana's heart is always by the traveler's side.
Ah, Nicole, menudo guionazo, Nicole.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be... The question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is extreme...
No, pero no me dejen con lo que díganme que descubrió.
Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Teyvat sky. Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar... That's what...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Sabe que Sonnet me cae muy bien. Lástima que ella va a pedir el poder del abismo y se va a corromper, pero me cae muy bien.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison? Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect... Sorry? What are the... They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because...
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat, you say, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and...
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its...
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we...
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like... This is so strange. Why would there...
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need tri-lunar authority on par with that of... You mean...
This sounds extremely risky. The three moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be...
I know. But
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority. Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alone.
What if I don't leave alive? Where do we even start? How are we supposed to...
Columbina? What?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet?
Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Rehir of Solnari. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long... Oh. Traveler,
Como ignorar al bichito
you
ese.
once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born.
Sí. Como ignorar al bichito, hace como 10 oraciones de cada personaje que estaba ahí moviéndose y diciéndole háganme caso. Y se acercó a Nefer, que es la que lee mente, como pidiendo que utilice su habilidad en ella.
What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see...
Oh, yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's...
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanata... Oh, I know. Looking at Rarir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eye. It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda?
But
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda.
yes, Boss Neff.
Are you sure you don't want some... What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
Qué manera de ser bipolar es esta noche.
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit-chat.
Tan por llorar. La dos tan por llorar, güey.
All done.
Good. Now get... Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the soul-surviving moon, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with...
Bueno, gente. Eso es todo por ahora. Chao, chao.